So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Out for a throw. Now the pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Out wide to the right. Whistle's gone. That for offside? Yes, it is. That's a throw. Tries to dink it in. PK cuts it out. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. So what now? It's Rakitic. Rakitic passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Smart save. It's come loose. And now the finish. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, I thought he was onside, but the decision was for the referee's assistant.
Barcelona pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. It'll be a throw-in. Messi. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, even a section of the opposition fans were applauding that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, it's the modern ball that makes such a difference to shots like that.
Goal! And they are disappearing out of sight. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
Barcelona get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And he's straight offside. It's Messi. Now it's Rakitic. Messi, chance. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. They are running riot.
Unbelievable.
And already they're looking to run away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Looks like a good ball through. Barcelona with a quick-fire double. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's through on goal. It's gone a long way up and away. Boots it upfield. PK. Rakitic with the ball through. Tries to stroke it through. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's there to cut it out. Hit long and direct. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Looks to slip it through. Hoists it high. Oh, good interception. PK. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? That's not going to make it. Knocks it towards the front. Played out wide. Shoots! In it goes! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Here it comes. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Get a throw in. Tries a through ball. Daniel Alves goes long. And he's made sure that that won't get through. There's a long pass towards the front. Here it comes. Great leap! He has done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header.
And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, the advantage might be a slender one, but all the evidence points to a much more successful second half. They've got so much power compared to this opposition, and it's just a case of finding that extra gear, and I think they'll power on through.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. It's a brilliant interception. One of a type, he's brilliant! Two to the good, they have breathing space. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they've opened a nice gap at this stage, but there's nothing to stop them from trying to widen it a little further.
A chance! That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Luis Suarez. Gets it back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Oh, look, it's always a tricky game to play in squeezing up and trying to catch the opposition offside, but that worked really well then.
He's long and forward. Could try cutting inside here. Given offside once more. Neymar. Iniesta. Made certain that won't get through. Lobs it in gently. Plays it out to the flank. Barcelona haven't yet dipped into their subs. Who's going to make this theirs? Done very well to intervene. Been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dinks one in. Well played, he saw that coming. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Dani Alves. Cuts it out. It's a loose ball. They pick it up and they can have another go. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, taken with style. Surely now, beyond all doubt. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Neymar is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Great reaction. Arda Turan pumps it forwards. Looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? And that's a throw. Looks like a good ball through. Gets it, and now what? Really well taken goal.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed and held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
So is this the start of a comeback? A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Looks to dink one in. He's found his man. Can he score? This could fall anywhere. Sergio Busquets looks to thread it through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Real chance to break. Tries a through ball. Goes for it! Sergio Busquets. Tries lifting it over. Luis Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Arda Turan! Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And he's made certain that won't get through. Jordi Alba pumps it upfield. And now they can launch a counter. Neymar passes it through. It's Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating... A very warm welcome to the Allianz Arena in Munich. And here we have Bayern Munich against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well played, he saw that coming. Well, flags up, he must have been offside. Marcelo boots it upfield. Bayern Munich get it back again. Robben got into a good position down the right, just needs support to arrive. Now the pass. And the flag has stayed down. Robben cuts it back. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Lewandowski with the ball through.
Goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Muller is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Forward it goes. Muller passes it through, and he's through on goal. That is terrific from Lewandowski. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Bayern Munich have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Marcelo has been caught there, it's a foul. Keeper has beaten it away. Thiago pumps it forwards. Sergio Ramos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Thiago looks like a good ball through. He's got through. Muller with a shot! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Bayern Munich take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Decent ball. It's there to get rid. And it's Carvajal. Tries a through ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's come loose. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Sergio Ramos cuts it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Thiago knocks it towards the front. Could go all the way here. Robben. That'll be a corner. Intervention was very necessary, lacking in accuracy. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Modric. Aimed long and direct. Aim forward. Tony Kroos gets it back. It's Marcelo. Looks to slip it through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? No, he's missed it.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Muller with the ball through. Fence has got rid of that. Robin, and now they can launch a counter. Real Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. It's a long forward pass. Marcelo positions himself well and cuts it out. It's a loose ball. James Rodriguez, spoon forward. The defence can get it clear. Now the pass. Defender's on the back foot. Can he find a finish now? Looking to force his way through. He's scored! And they are right back within touch!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really...
World-class Karim Benzema! And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, from right in front... And it's half-time here. That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Benzema gets it into the middle. It's always going to be the keepers. Real Madrid got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a throw. And it's Modric. That's a half-decent try. Bale! In it goes!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
It's Lewandowski! In for the follow-up! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! Bayern Munich go into the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
They are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Daniel Carvajal has gone for a throw-in. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Real Madrid yet to make a change here. Now it's Lewandowski, tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger. Lewandowski needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. He was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Lahm tries a long pass towards the front. Robben pumps it upfield. There's no flag. Lewandowski. Müller! That is gorgeous from Müller! And with that goal comes comfort. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
He snaffles his third and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Bayern Munich go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
Out to the left it goes. We can get that clear. Pepe. Half an hour gone in the second half. Modric looking for options. Lewandowski. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Offside, I think? Yes, it is. Benzema. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Done very well to intervene. Lewandowski. Xabi Alonso passes it through. It's in! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
Bayern Munich, oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? He'll fancy himself from here. Real Madrid with a perfect chance to get one back. Cristiano Ronaldo! This could fall anywhere. It's Bale!
Oh, look, some players just have that knack to find a little bit of space when you just don't think it's there. And I think that's a great trait to have. Somehow, he found a way to get it under control and get something away. I think that's really, really smart play.
Thiago. Robben. Now it's Benzema. 4 added minutes on the board. Looks like a good ball through. He's picked him out. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Bale. Thiago. Sergio Ramos does well there. Alert. Thrust towards the front line. Bale. Oh, he's broken through. Oh, the ball's come loose. Xabi Alonso.